Bonjour! So today's video, I guess it's an intro video for a maybe side project. I'll see if I do one or more videos on that. Still with Sunset Valley in a main role, because I'm going to take the town into create a world, the create a world tool provided by EA, where you can actually edit a town or even create your own world in the Sims 3. So here I'm going to edit Sunset Valley a bit. So explaining a bit more, the main idea. So when I started renovating buildings in Sunset Valley, it was more like a side project. You know, I was playing my main games, and then from time to time I wanted to just renovate something, some existing building, and I would come over to Sunset Valley and rearrange a build there. And it has become kind of the main project this year. So I'm doing that CC free and store item free, so it's a bit challenging. But that's the town I have for now. I don't know if I've done half of them. I'm going to say I've done half the town already, and still another half to go. Let's say that. I'm not counting. And I'm actually wondering for some of them what I'm going to do, because there are sometimes, you know, like decor item, like this big sphere, that dome, like that glass dome here, that I'm not that fond of, like to remove. I know I can remove it in Edit Town. Like it's a decor item, so it can be removed, but then it leaves like the kind of a footprint there. I'm not that keen on, you know? And I guess I could cover it afterwards. Like, for instance, let's delete it, and then I could cover it with trees, I suppose. Like, you could have lots of trees like that. But yeah, there's like still that kind of stain there that I'm not fond of. There is also, while we are in Edit Town, that area over there near the military base, and then it's not even accessible. So you have roads that you cannot remove, and then there are decor items that can be removed, but then there is that. So not that pretty. And also it's a big world. I've never really played in Sunset Valley, so I'm not sure what the routing issues might be, but it's big, and maybe I can at least make some of the background not reachable, so that you don't have NPCs, slowing down the game because they are stuck in the hills, for instance. And why would they be there? Who knows? But yes, it happens. But yeah, that's with that in mind that I'd like to take Sunset Valley in Create a World, in the Create a World tool, and rearrange a few things. Once I'm done with like renovating all the buildings, I'm hesitating because some of them, like, I don't even want to start with them. Yeah, so once I'm done, the idea would be to have like two different save files. So one of them, you wouldn't need anything else, like you just put the save file. The Sunset Valley is already in your game, so that should be everything. You would just need to put the save file in your folders, and then the world should appear as it is, but with the renovated buildings. So that's for the basic version. The second one I would like to do is I'd like to take the world in Create a World. When I'm going to do that, the buildings are not going to be these ones, that they are the version I've renovated there. So I haven't done the big park there yet. Not this one. But yeah, downtown is almost done. So yeah, those are not going to be the buildings that are going to appear when we are in Create a World, because it's going to be the regular version, the original version of the world that I'll upload in Create a World, and with the original builds. So some of my plans for when we are in the Create a World tool. I'd like to create like a breather here, for instance, so like a sports field, but just with decor items. So I'd like to move around those two lots, which are quite big. I'm not sure yet where I'm going to move them around. That's going to be like a challenge. So that's one of the things I'd like to do. And other things I'm interested in doing is like sculpting a bit more the terrain, and as I've said, removing more cleanly different deco items there, and maybe integrate some more from later expansion packs, and then place as many buildings as I can for the world file. But I'm anticipating that it's not going to be all of them because it's not working that well. You know, I'll explain a bit more when we come to it. Then there will be a save file for this customized Sunset Valley with the same buildings that I've renovated, but maybe placed a bit differently. So that's the idea. It might change because it's a work in progress, so even in my mind, so it might change, but starting with that idea in mind. And what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, I'm not going to change the lot sizes, even though I find most of them quite big. I'm going to keep them that way because I would like it to be playable even in a non customized Sunset Valley. That's the goal here for that project in the whole. Also, I'm not trying to change too much Sunset Valley. The goal is that the world is still recognizable. So I'm not going to, for instance, remove the mountain, or I might change a bit some textures, but if there are more detailed ones that are available and that would fit the world, I guess I could use them. I'd like to keep, like, for instance, the huge lots on the hill. I'm going to leave them there, but one thing I can do in both versions is something I've already done. For instance, this house used to be there, so the lot is still there. As you can see, it's there, and it was the same size as this one. So I thought that the house looked better there, so I've moved it like from here to there. And I already know that at least 2 other houses I've seen. I'm like, ooh, I'd like to move you somewhere else. This one, the wolves. Okay, the wolf's house here. I really like the lot here, not the house here, but the lot, the placement here. That would be cool to have a community lot here instead of having a residential lot from people. Maybe I was going to say maybe there are celebrities, but the celebrity status came with late night. So actually I'd like to move their house 40 by 40. So maybe in that area, because real estate, they have a view here. Yeah, okay, it's in the description. So have them maybe here and have a view. So maybe I'm going to move the house here and have this one here. I might do that, but I don't need to do that in Create a World. I can do that like right now. I'm not, because I'm not yet 100% sure. But yeah, that's one of the ideas. Another would be to move, I think, this lot here. Yeah, to move it maybe on one of those lots over there. But even if they are empty ones, I'm not going to remove them. But for the version in Create a World, since I'm moving these two, I don't know yet where, I'll need space. So I'm thinking I'm going to move this one maybe here and have this one there. But then this one is huge and, well, not huge, 30 by 40. But yeah, and it's a specific style that might not fit in another area of the town. So I'm not sure yet wherever I'll have it. So that is the plan for this new kind of a side series to a side series. That is not a side series anymore, but yeah, the plan for Sunset Valley for now. And so for 2 different versions, one, you don't need the world file, it's already in your game, and have a save file with all the buildings placed and also the families. And the second one is to have a somewhat customized Sunset Valley with also a save file and all the buildings there and families there. If you have any ideas, as I've said, I'm not a Sunset Valley player, so I'm not sure if there are things that really need to be changed so that the game is more fluid, for instance. Don't hesitate to let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. À bientôt!